I am back. Look at this, you guys. I want to show you the moment I got dark matter. I never took you guys through this journey. I don't know why, but it was something I did. So look at this. I am going knife. This was the last thing I saved was the knife. And I don't know why I did this last. Probably because I think you unlock it at level 55. I don't know. But I had a lot of fun with this stupid knife. People were getting so mad and I was going knife. Laying them down. So I decided to go into free-for-all for this final, unlocking period. And I was trying to get people into an area where I can funnel them in, camping techniques, but with a knife in the back. Get laid down, son. You know what I don't get? You kill the same people over and over and they still don't get it. Look at this. I pick up his gun. See, you notice I got the barbed wire in my back. I'm protected in the front. I can shoot him in their butt. What? Look at that guy. He's trying to hit glitch. Oh, he's trying to sneak up on me. No, not today, baby. And look at this. I'm being patient. I'm using all my senses and taking them out. I don't even know if I'm killing the same people, but it's too funny. And look at this. I just got to wait right here. It was all about patience, you guys. This is going to be the moment where Satan achieves dark matter. Now, the reason this is significant, I've never done this in a game. I think Black Ops 2, I got the guns diamond and, but I've never been much for the challenges, primarily because, unlike some of you guys, I have a life. And I'm talking about some of you kids who can play this all day. So, it used to be a time when Call of Duty was just a 2-hour thing on the weekend. So, trying to get all this unlocked, it just wasn't a goal of mine. I just wanted to go ahead and kill people. Anyway, let's get into this Black Ops 4 video. And I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Where have you been taken? But let's go ahead and talk about this game real quick. I'm going to get laid down early, like die 1, 2, 3 times. And then I'm just going to go off on a tear. I'm going to camp, but I'm going to be very strategic. And I kind of want to talk about that in this video because, camping gets a lot of hate. I'm not sitting in no corner. I'm going to show you how to lock down the area, play smart, and why I'm doing what I'm doing to be effective. But before that even gets popping off, let me tell you guys about what's going on tonight. Now, if you're watching this video the first day I post it, I'm going to put a link in the description. I want you guys to check out Diddy Onassis, the COD podcast show, because I'm on it tonight. He's going to broadcast it live, I believe 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. California time. Well, Western, whatever you call it. So check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description. And if you guys want to know a little more about me or just see some of the questions he asked, and we just sat down and we had a good conversation. I believe it's going to be a 2-part video. So part 1 to play and then there's part 2. And then we're going to do a part 2 to 2. I told him I want to sit down with him live. Like, let people ask questions and we can go in and do the interview. So we're going to try to set that up soon. But go ahead, check it out. Once again, Diddy Onassis, shout out to the homie. I really respect what he's doing. I love people that support the Call of Duty community. And I'll touch base on that in the interview. I don't know if you're going to see this in the part that I'm doing tonight, but I'm going to touch base on the negativity, the positivity, and the things that I like in the community. With that being said, let me talk about why I haven't been posting Black Ops 4 videos. It's simple. I don't like the game. I found ways to be successful at the game. I found ways to play the game. But for the most part, I just don't enjoy the game. The game is just not... It's not a fan favorite. And there's a lot of little reasons. Now, this is the one thing I've noticed about Call of Duty over the years. It only takes a couple things to make a game bad. It doesn't take a lot. Think about like World War II, the things that could have fixed that game. That game could have been a lot. Oh, look at this. I'm trying to reload. He's coming. Look at him. Jump, baby, jump. No hip fire. So think about World War II and the things that actually made that game bad. Now, I don't want to hear any of you turds. It's too many campers. It's too many snipers. It's too many shotgunners. That's not the reality. Call of Duty has always had those things, and we've loved the game. Some of your favorite Call of Duties, guess what? They had campers. They had snipers. They had different elements of the game that people complain about, but the game was still fun. For me, it's little things that matter. Let's take World War II. And they didn't get the stuff right until later on in the game. In World War II, the movement was so slow, your guy would run out of breath after running 3 steps. When they put unlimited sprint, that was a win. They should have always had unlimited sprint. Some other stuff that they did that kind of ruined the game, fire shotguns. Eliminate the fire shotguns. Putting a turtle shield in. It's little things like that that make the game unplayable. So that's what I'm finding. The problem with Call of Duty that I've seen in the last few CODs that have come out is that they improve the game. Yeah, they do with time, but by the time they improve the game, they lose the player base. I don't understand why these updates aren't to make your playing experience that much better. Instead of making your playing experience experience better. They're actually making the game playable, and I think that's where they've been failing the last few years. I don't want to have to wait to 37 updates to finally enjoy the game, and I feel that's what happens. A lot of CODs start to die off. They finally get it right, and guess what? People aren't coming back. I don't want to come back after month 5 and you finally got the game right, and I found that to be the problem. Now let's talk about Call of Duty in general. Oh, this is where I'm about to lock it down, you guys. This is my spot. Once I get this locked in up here, look right there. I got the shield to my back. And look at this. I know he's there because he got hit with it. Double, getting laid down. Like I was saying, I don't want to play a game after they fixed it, after it being bad for a long time. So Call of Duty has been doing it backwards. A lot of times the game does get better with time, but the problem is it should have not been worse. To me, the update should be about adding new weapons, new challenges. I want to see a completed Call of Duty. I don't understand how they work on these 2 or 3 years and it's an unfinished product. In reality, we want the product finished. We want the updates to be about, like I said, adding new games, putting Leprechaun mode, trying some new stuff. That's what the update should be about. It shouldn't be about basic game mechanics and fixing the basic game mechanics. I'm tired of them nerfing guns. Honestly, who doesn't feel they should just buff all the guns? Don't nerf a gun. If a gun is dope, make the other guns better. Don't make that gun worse and unplayable. You'll have a gun everybody loves, and then all of a sudden they'll go ahead and take it away to make it fair. And now the gun's unplayable. No one picks that gun up. A good example was in World War II. The bar was dope. They nerfed that thing to where it had like 3 bullets. And now you barely see the gun. So it's like the balance system is off, or the balance logic. These guys try to put some type of logic into fixing it, and they seem to make it worse. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a completed Call of Duty game, and a game that has some of the basics. You know, I think a big part of Call of Duty falling off for me personally is the games went out of order. Advanced Warfare came out of order. It seems like we're going up and down on this roller coaster ride on what COD is, and it's confusing. Like you take Ghost, all right? After Ghost, you have Advanced Warfare, which made no sense. We weren't used to Advanced Warfare, so all of a sudden you had these jetpacking, you're sliding to the left or right, down, out of sight, dynamite. You're doing all these weird movements that we weren't used to. They come out with Infinite Warfare. They go to World War II. Oh, I probably skipped something like Black Ops 3, and then they go to World War II. It's like they took the games out of the right progression. We should have slowly been introduced into this, these mechanics. Look at this. Ooh, baby, get punched in the face. And I felt like that's actually caused a little confusion within the Call of Duty community. So right now we have a divided community. You have backpackers. You have people that want traditional. Nobody wants the same thing at this point. There's people that love Infinite Warfare. I hated Infinite Warfare. I did pretty well in Infinite Warfare. Probably had my highest win-loss that I've ever had in Call of Duty. And primarily because that's what I was committed to doing. I didn't like the game, so I said, you know what, I'm going to win every game. And I went out there and I was winning a lot of games. With this Call of Duty, I didn't like it, so I decided to go ahead and complete the challenges. I know that seems backwards because it took me time, but guess what? I put the time in, and come on, peek your head out, son. He's about to peek his head out and get laid down. But I put the effort into just completing the challenges just to say I did it. So I got Dark Matter. Yay! And do I feel satisfied for it? No, I'm probably never going to do it again because I look at that. Oh, you're getting stuck. Where you at? Peek your head out, son. Peek your head out. Come on, look at me. All I'm doing is camping. I'm camping. But you notice I'm camping with a purpose. I'm camping with a strategy. I'm not just camping to camp. Look at this. Where are these guys coming from? Oh, no. He got me. I hate this stupid little thing. This was one of the biggest mistakes to me in Call of Duty is introducing these specialists. I don't mind having little perks and different things, but specialists hasn't been my favorite thing in the world. So right now, look, if you notice, if you were watching the gameplay, I was talking about earlier about playing smart and playing strategic. Look at this. This is all I'm doing. I found an area. I'm going left to right. I'm not sitting in the corner and I'm finding what's effective for me. And look at this. I hear this guy behind me. Look at this. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Get turned on, son. Woo! I knew he was about to lay me down. And I'm streaking up. Little misconception about, you know, campers. Like we can't move around and we can't get things done. Could I rush? Yeah. Do I want to rush? No. I enjoyed the aspect of being strategic. Like I said, I rush when I need to rush. I camp when I want to camp. There's a big difference. Some people feel like we got to camp to play. Nah, I camp because I actually enjoy this. For me, it's more fun bringing all these guys to one area and baiting them. and then laying him down. Look at this guy. Get laid down. I actually laid him down. A little glitch in there. Look at the score. The score is still close. It's 53-47. Is this guy trying to go through the wire? Ooh, and my drone took him out. Let me get these tags. I don't want them to win. Now, here's the thing about the specialists that I think most people agree with me on. With these specialists, you have the dumbest deaths. You die for stuff that you probably wouldn't die for. You know, it's kind of frustrating when you're on a streak and some noob who went 0-40 got. Oh, that was another problem with World War II. I might as well mention this because I've been playing that game a lot. I've been playing a lot of World War II. Requisitions. Oh my gosh. Where does this guy get through? What did he do? You got magic. You got shot in the butt. That's the magic. What? And look at this. I'm just streaking up at this point and taking advantage of these guys. See, I got the thing protecting my back. Look, if we didn't have these specialists in, guess what? I would adapt. I probably would play a little differently. But let's go back to the requisitions thing. So I'm in the game and I'm playing shipment. These people calling this requisitions in, and I talk so much smack to them. Because guess what? After they done with requisitions, guess what? I'm calling my streaks in the rest of the game. They don't even know how to pace it out. They'll call them in, be all excited. So I get a whole half of the game to terrorize them. And the only thing is, every now and then you run into a whole team with requisitions. Now that is deadly. Because they don't stop. And even if you have flag gun, these turds keep on going. But that's what I'm talking about little things that can ruin a Call of Duty. Look, we all are Call of Duty fans, I'm assuming. Look at this. Get laid down, son. Get murdered. So, I don't know. That's my opinion. Let's go ahead and finish this game out. Look at this. I think I'm about to die. Look at this. Look at dog. What can you do with that? What can you do with that? You can't do nothing but die. Look at that dog. Is he coming back for me? I see you. Let me get this tag. Somebody shoot me back. Go. Run, Forrest. Run. Let me turn back around. Now, on my map, I love camping. That's why look, he's right there. And I was about to do some jump shot scuffing. Anyway, you guys, thought I'd drop a video for you guys. Let you know I'm still alive. Check out the podcast. I'll put a link. Go to the channel. Check it out. I'll be on live tonight while it's playing. So if you guys want to comment, chat with me live. We'll be there live in the comments. But anyway, this is Saken. And guess what? I am out. Guess what? One more time. I am back. Let's go.